What's up, guys? How's it going? Thanks again so much for checking out these videos and the channel. So I really do appreciate your support. It's been a relatively pretty busy few weeks of pharmacy school here at Nashville, but it's finally spring break, and I'm happy to be making more videos for you guys over this week-long break. So I will be going camping out on the trails over the weekend with a few friends and having a good time eating some tacos or whatever. So I'm really looking forward to that. With that said, let's get right down to it, and I hope you guys enjoy this Quickcast. As you know, I'm pretty sure everybody has heard by now, or they're either sick of hearing it or they want to hear more about it. Depends. But Titanfall has finally been released to Microsoft exclusive platforms, including the Xbox One, the Xbox 360, and the Windows platform. In short, if I had to describe this game over the very few matches I've played, well, I wouldn't say few, but about 20 to 30 matches, which, okay, that's actually quite a lot. So, in short, it's a megtastic, jetpack happy, wall running, parkour stuffed epic shooter. Yeah, once you get down to it, it's that awesome. I mean, come on, guys. Metal scraping bombastic titans literally fall through the atmosphere from the space right in front of you whenever you call it in, once you racked up enough points to do so. If you haven't yet given the game a go, I give Titanfall my highest recommendation. It's a pretty great, fresh, fun game. It's full of great new ideas, kinetic gameplay, really energetic. So, if you're into Call of Duty, Halo, Battlefield, I suggest you guys check this out. It's great, guys. All right, so that's my one piece on Titanfall. With that out of the way, Microsoft is going ahead full steam, prepping to enter the remainder of the 2014 year with guns blazing. Literally, it's no secret that Halo 2 Anniversary Edition, or another Halo game, is rumored for release during the fall to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the original games released back in 2004. I think this is what Phil Spencer was referring to as the master plan. Halo 15 in 2015 and Halo 2 Anniversary Edition, or another Halo game, Halo Wars 2 maybe, in 2014 this fall. Either way, Xbox One fans will have plenty to keep themselves busy during the winter break. With other games such as Sunset Overdrive and Quantum Break. Sunset Overdrive is a post-apocalyptic open-world third-person shooter developed by Insomniac Studios. If you don't know what this team is, basically they're the guys that gave us Ratchet and Clank on the PlayStation platforms. Great team. And second, there's Quantum Break. That's a third-person shooter with an Inception-like setting, focused on time manipulation, developed by Remedy Studios. That is the team that gave us legendary games such as Max Payne and newly released game Alan Wake, that's available on the Xbox 360 and the PC. Another top-class AAA team. Love them both. Love them. So definitely looking forward to those games as well. With regards to Halo 2 Anniversary Edition, there are definitely some changes or additions that I would like to see in the final product, assuming that Halo 2 Anniversary Edition is a reality. Okay, I'm just assuming it's real and it's going to be released this year. So, right at the top, number one, I want them to recreate the original E3 2003 Halo 2 demo that featured New Mombasa of the East African Protectorate. I'm going to be straight honest here. Halo 2, the final version, did not live up to the high expectations set by that 8-minute demo we saw back in 2003. I don't blame it on the Xbox hardware, because when it was released, it was rather powerful, more powerful than the PS2. I think it was more along the lines that the pressure that Bungie was faced with to deliver their vision of the game in the time frame that they were provided. Now in the current setting, Microsoft has that opportunity and the resources to do what Bungie cannot, and give the game the proper treatment it so rightfully deserves. So that's number one. Number two, the multiplayer component for Halo 2 must be left untouched. I don't want another situation that we were given when Halo Anniversary Edition was released for the Xbox 360 that featured a tacked on Reach multiplayer. I don't want that. For Halo 2 Anniversary, I don't want Halo 4 multiplayer. I don't want Halo 3. I don't want Halo Reach. Definitely not Halo Reach multiplayer. I want just the straight old classic Halo 2 multiplayer with upgraded visuals. Okay, that's all I want. Microsoft, you do just that, and you'll have gained more than 5 million Xbox One owners. Possibly a great deal more. Yes, the Halo 2 multiplayer experience really is that powerful and nostalgic. People who have fond memories of this game will pick it up, and the Xbox One, obviously, to play it just for the multiplayer. So, Microsoft, 343 Industries, whoever it is that's in charge of these things, don't screw it up. Okay, so this is probably my most important point out of the 5 points I'm going to mention. Number 2, star it, and most important. Number 3, moving on. Obviously, the visuals will be vastly overhauled. That's a given. It's going to look downright amazing in the Xbox One, I assure you. It's new generation hardware packed with, magical new technology and secret sauce, as everybody's aware of. Not to mention, it's going to feature dedicated server support, and it's going to be given the 60 frames per second treatment, as confirmed at last year's E3. Moving on, number 4, clans need to come back. I was surprised by the lack of this feature in the more recent Halo games, but clans had a huge ass following and gave the online community a bit of a push and personality. I'd love to see it resurrected in a similar fashion for Halo 2 Anniversary Edition. And lastly, number 5, I want a limited edition Halo 2 Anniversary Xbox One console. Having a next generation console given an epic facelift with one of gaming's most prestigious and iconic gaming experiences is the dream. Well, it's my dream. I don't know if it's yours, but I would pick that up in a heartbeat. I think it was a mistake that Microsoft did not make public available the release or the Titanfall branded Xbox One consoles that they gave out to Respawn employees. I'm happy for Respawn, but if they made that public, that thing would have sold like hotcakes. Because, man, that thing was beautifully designed. It was just, oh, God, I want one. So 5 points right there. Number 2 is the most important. Definitely keep the Halo 2 multiplayer experience, core of it, intact. Actually, all of it intact. Honestly, Microsoft, 343 Industries, whatever. You do all those 5 things that I've just mentioned, it will be a fucking perfect storm for you guys. And another boon for Xbox One sales, the online Halo community, and faith in upper management on Microsoft. Okay, I cannot wait for what Microsoft unveils this fall and at GDC and E3. And those conferences cannot come soon enough because, gosh darn, I have never been this excited for any of Microsoft offerings in recent memory. I mean, it's gonna be E3 is gonna be a fucking huge show, okay? And GDC, we're probably gonna see Microsoft's unveiling of DirectX technology, which powers the Xbox One and the Windows platform gaming. And with that said, I'm gonna wrap it up. And as a last note, 343 Industries and Microsoft, bring it, motherfuckers.